And I'm writing a show right now, man, called 5 Reasons Men Don't Succeed in Business. Mm-hmm. Wow. And one of those main reasons is self-discipline.
Yep.
The second reason is we have not yet learned to be servant leaders.
Yep. Absolutely.
Bruh, you gotta be a servant leader. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. When me and Ray built this show, it was only to give people in Grand Rapids and other areas an avenue to voice how they feel.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Whether it's rap, whether it's music, whether it's like we're doing right now with this whole momentum makers thing. This is not about me. Mm-hmm. This is not about Ray. This is about every person who sits in these seats. Absolutely. To give them an avenue to voice, to be voiced, and to be heard.
Well, 5% of it is about us. You got to make something.
It's about you, bro.
Back to the discipline thing. When you think about Dre or Dr. Dre, we often say this, man. College doesn't make us smarter than anybody. Mm-hmm. Half the battle was that we were disciplined enough to just persist through it. Mm-hmm. I wrote 2 best-selling books and got 5 other books out. Dre has 13 books out. We're just very disciplined. It just takes a lot of discipline. Like, we're not better. We're not better in any regard. We just wake up, we set a goal, and we crush that goal. And you keep repeating that process over and over and over.
Yeah, me and Chris work together. You guys know that. One of the things we always press with the guys we work with is the fact that hard work is like a cheat code for life. And I always say, if you are an average person, but you work hard, you will look superior. And then I tell them, if you are already superior and you work hard, now you on God-like level. And so, like Chris Sain said, I've been working at GRCC for like 10 years. And I could count on one hand how many students I've met that I felt they just couldn't do it intellectually. The other 99% that don't make it is just because of work ethic and discipline. And so, saying all that to say that everything Chris is saying is right. We see it in operation every day.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Chris, let me read something to both of you guys, okay? Like that. The schools can use them as a recruiting tool, but that's not what they were actually designed for. So, both of y'all kind of break that down for me. Dre, you go first with it.
I go first?
Yeah.
Okay, so the purpose of ABO is a black male fraternity, essentially. And so the purpose of it is to empower black males to do college.
Gotcha.
And so, because of intense cultural conditioning, black males have been conditioned to fail.
Gotcha.
And so by the time a black male is about 13, he's feeling like school is now for him. And so you get a few who somehow make it through and end up in college. Mm-hmm. So now that's like, instead of it being like just college, it's now a rite of passage.
Gotcha.
And so what we basically do is connect these guys to all the information, instructions, and inspiration that they're going to need to make it. Mm-hmm. And so, just like Chris alluded to earlier, the system is not set up for black males. And so, coming to a predominantly white campus as a black male, sitting in a classroom with a stigma over your head that you're unintelligent, that's very intimidating.
Yeah.
And so, at some point, a lot of black male students begin to self-sabotage. They begin to withdraw, and they sooner or later escape the situation. Mm-hmm. And escaping the situation meaning quitting school. And so the purpose of ABO again is to do what I just call a relational learning.
Right.
So when you're in a system, a predominantly white system, and that system, not only is it against you, you walk around with that badge of how did you get here, or why are you here?
Mm-hmm. Or I don't belong.
Or I don't belong. It's called imposter syndrome, meaning like something's wrong. I don't belong here. And so the anxiety, the sadness, and the frustration that come with that, if you don't have somebody within the system, if you don't have a relationship with somebody in that system that you trust, it's going to be anxiety provoking, it's going to be depressing, and it's going to be frustrating. And sooner or later, again, nobody can sit like that for years. Mm-hmm. I won't say no one can, but it takes an exceptional person, and most people aren't exceptional. Most people are average. That's why that word exists. Most of us are average. And so unless you got superior resilience as a black man, or superior intelligence, or superior social skills, if you don't have some type of support within the system, you're not going to make it. And so that's why ABO exists.
Gotcha.
Each guy has a success coach. We have tutors available. We engage them with different events in the community, professional development, leadership development,
businesses,
personal development. And so that's why it exists. So black males who are not in ABO, that they successfully completed about 50% of their courses. black males who are in ABO are about 70% per semester.
Okay.